keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Then we hustle, but the night we know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Then we hustle, but the night we know that they ride or die. These brothers, my guys, know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. Cool, these boys.
Hello, 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 you guys. So just real quick, because I don't want to keep you long, let me just tell you who I am. I am Indigosage. I'm Indigosage. This is my tarot channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And you can find me across social media with hashtags unapologetically sage, indigo sage tarot, and indigo sage reviews. Let's get started. All right, so for those of you who don't have any idea who Garcelle and Dorit is, they are on a Bravo television show, a reality show, and it is called Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay, so um, Dorit has been on, I believe, since the beginning. Okay, and then this is Garcelle's fourth year on there. All right, and I will fill in the rest as I give this reading, but right now I want to cut to a scene that is the reason behind me doing this reading in the first place. Because their friendship has gone up and down. When Garcelle first stepped on the scene, her and Dorit were friends, it looked like, and they were cute friends, okay? I was here for it. I was here for it. And then along the way, it got rocky. And in my opinion, my humble opinion, Dorit is the one that started tripping midway friendship. But let's go into this scene right now. Pay attention to this.
We are having a good time, you guys. This was not
You have to say it like that. We're not having a good time.
I'm saying that because you just attacked me.
I did not attack you. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I did not attack you.
Like that was a time.
This girl, Dorit, lives in a bit of a bubble. Just triggers me. We live in a world now. We're aware. We're woke. Whatever you want to say, and I feel like she's not in that world. Just for the record, I didn't attack you. We were having a conversation.
Okay,
So,
but it felt like you were suggesting that I was deliberately trying to hurt her and
I wasn't
embarrass her.
suggesting. I actually said it.
Exactly.
Right, but that's not an attack.
It feels
It's a different thing than an attack.
Garcelle, okay,
No,
I don't mean
listen.
attack. What's a good word?
I don't know what's a good word, but I feel like for you and your privilege, I can't.
What does that mean?
It means you're white and the words are different. They have different connotations, they have different meanings. Okay? The word of attack has a different meaning when it comes from a white woman to a black woman. It just does. I don't think Dorit meant to hurt Garcelle, but it does hurt Garcelle.
Garcelle, I'm very, very sorry that I've triggered a nerve and I've offended you or upset you or any of it. And I would love to have a conversation with you about it.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
Garcelle,
good.
it kind of, there's
I'm
not...
good. I'm good. I'm not here to educate you. I'm not.
Well, I think you have.
That's on you.
Okay.
All right, so take all of that in as I introduce you guys to Garcelle. All right, so just in case you've been living under a rock and you don't know who Garcelle is, she is an actress. She's starred in a lot of things. I'm not getting ready to name them. She has three sons. One is grown and adult, and he's not living with her. He has his own family and his own issues. And then the other two are teenage twins. I think they just turned, and they are giving her the blues. All right, so and she's on this show. So as I said before, Dorit and Garcelle were friends when Garcelle first got on, and then somewhere along the line, Dorit decided to begin to call Garcelle a bully. All right, that was a couple of seasons back, and Garcelle just kind of, to me, she really didn't confront it head on, but we'll get into that. So let's go ahead and start. real quick, just in case you guys have not caught the tarot readings, a part of this, which I mean, now this is the third one, I might as well make it but her versus her, all right? The way that it's going to go is I did a simple spread, which is past, present, future, and their energy, all right? And this is all, the question is the same for each of the readings, and it is, how does one see the other as it pertains to their friendship? Okay. And yeah, I'm loosely calling this one a friendship read because they were friends and they have gone up and down, up and down, up and down. When Dorit does something, she apologizes, and Garcelle gives her another chance, and then they act like they're friends, and it's cute, and I like it, and it's fun. They're fun together. They really are. And then, something happens. Dorit will say something, and it'll be like, uh-oh, you know. So anyway, in the past position for Garcelle is the death card. All right. And, hopefully by now, a lot of tarot enthusiasts already know the death card does not actually mean death. It doesn't mean death in our physical world, like someone has passed on. No, it doesn't mean that. What it actually means is death and rebirth, which gives us a chance for transformation. All right. So, as it pertains to this reading, it showed up in reverse, which means you may find it challenging to let go or fear making necessary adjustments. Now, she's possibly still being upset about Dorit laughing about Jax. She thought out of the three, Kyle, Erica, and Dorit, that she just expected better from Dorit. So Dorit hurt Garcelle's feelings. And this card represents that she's holding on to an old perspective or belief from the past that hinders progress and leaves a person feeling stagnant. So there was a situation with one of her younger sons, Jax, where um, Dorit was right there witnessing it and didn't do anything. And what it was they were at Garcelle's birthday party, and Erica and Dorit were still sitting on the couch. Jax went in to grab Garcelle's flowers, and Dorit, excuse me, Erica said something to him about, how old are you? Oh, you're too young. Get the F out of here. Um, and Dorit really didn't like reprimand her, you know. So anyway, that of course is still lingering in Garcelle's mind as later this Garcelle brings it up and expresses how she just needs some more time to get over it, and Dorit is firm in acting like she needs to just be over it because that happened a year ago. To which Garcelle basically feels like, who are you to tell me how long it's going to take for me to get over something that was done wrong to me? Okay, so this is what this death and transformation and rebirth is. Um, she's still holding on to it because if it was upright, then she would be moving on. With it being in reverse, she's stagnant. Let's go. In the present position is Nine of Pentacles. And this one was upright. The Nine of Pentacles is associated with the element of earth, which is linked to stability, security, and material possessions. This suggests that the querent, which is Garcelle, the querent's hard work and dedication has paid off, and that they are enjoying the benefits of their success. Perhaps a newfound confidence is within Garcelle, so much so that Garcelle knows when Dorit comes at her, she can stand in her feelings and pay Dorit Cheeto dust. Okay, paying her dust. Whereas before, Garcelle used to want to leave the room. 2 seasons ago, Kathy has stopped Garcelle 3 times from tearing up and running away. All right, but long gone are those tear-stained running shoes. Garcelle stands 10 toes down and states how she feels, allows time for a response, then moves forward with Garcelle now has just the right amount of push and pull for Dorit. That is what this card is representing in the present, which I believe we saw that in that clip when Garcelle said, I'm not going to teach, it's not my job to educate you. Okay, okay. The old Garcelle would have tried to do it. This one is not having it. And I like it. I like it. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you like it. Continuing. Now, in this future position, the card is Six of Pentacles, and it was in reverse. Now, when it's in reverse, it warns you to be vigilant of situations where you might be taken advantage of, encouraging you to protect yourself from unfair treatment. And again, I'll say unfair treatment. Garcelle will no longer give Dorit the benefit of the doubt, only to be hung out to dry by someone who wishes they had it going on the way Garcelle does. Okay? Garcelle is going to call out Dorit's unfair behavior every time she does it. Basically, she's going to check her. Yeah, she's going to snatch her edges. All right? That is for the future because right now, she hasn't even snatched her edges. She's just not going to participate, you know what I'm saying, and letting her string her along. But if she keeps on, the way this is looking is Garcelle is going to step up even more and begin to snatch edges. Okay? Okay. Now you guys know if you've been here already, that the energy card is the energy that drove all of these cards that we just discussed, what drove them out, what pulled them out. Okay, that's the reason. This is what ties it all together. And Garcelle's energy towards the thought of their friendship or lack thereof, okay, is represented by the Five of Swords. All right, this means a person is feeling stressed and irritable right now, feeling angry and possibly resentful about situations in their lives. Now, let me tell you guys this. She has been going through issues with her twin sons who are teenagers and coming into their own, and they have issues with how Garcelle works so much. Okay, so she is trying to put them first, and balancing career and kids can definitely be stressful and tricky. All right, so some of that stress could be coming from that. However, Garcelle clearly is holding ill feelings for the way Dorit behaved when she watched Erica tell Garcelle's son to F off. And now Dorit tries to make Garcelle feel bad about how she felt about Dorit's lack of action during the incident. In Dorit's defense, she did apologize to Garcelle, only for her to laugh about it shortly after, which is indefensible in my opinion. And that is a big part of the reason why Garcelle is still upset. All right. Because Dorit apologized and then proceeded to laugh and make a joke about it. Well, her husband made the joke while they were with Kyle and Marie. And I guess all three of them felt like it was so funny that they all sat there and laughed and thought it was funny that Erica told Garcelle's young teenage son at that time when he was 14 to F off. Okay, so Garcelle's energy is still irritable right now and resentful. Okay, so let's move on to Dorit and how she sees. But before we do move on to Dorit, let me go ahead and thank you guys for your support. I thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to the sound of my voice, okay? And before you go, will you please click like and subscribe if you haven't already? All right, let's dive into Dorit. So here is she is a self-proclaimed fashion model. She has smaller, younger children. I don't think they're, I know they're still each in single digits. She has one boy, one girl, with her elderly senior husband, and she's from Connecticut, but has took on an England accent. So, I don't know, just weird. She never really has a storyline, but a couple of seasons ago, her home was broken into, and that's been her storyline for the last three seasons. So, but also the season right before she was broken into, she tried to make Garcelle her storyline by saying that Garcelle was bullying her. Okay, so like I said, she apologized for that, but every time Dorit apologizes, she turns around and does something else, and then apologizes to Garcelle, and then turns around and does something else. So I'm curious to see what her take on their friendship is. Okay, so let's get started. Dorit's cards. Okay, so you guys know that it's only four: past, present, future, energy. And three of the four came out in what? Reverse. Okay, so the past came out in reverse and it's Four of Wands. In a past position, it suggests a lack of closure from a significant situation in the past, which is influencing you now. All right, and that is self-explanatory. That's self-explanatory. I believe the situation that's influencing their friendship right now is when Dorit didn't do anything to defend Garcelle's son, when Erica said F off, and then she keeps doing things, and then she was caught laughing on camera at it as if it was funny. And for whatever reason, Garcelle made a point one time to tell all the ladies that if this was any of you guys' children, you guys would be taking it serious, but because it's my children, you're not taking it. So that's how she feels. Now, I'm not going to say that I see that or I agree with it, but I'm just stating how she, and that is what is most likely the lack of closure that is in Dorit's reading. Let's continue. Now, this was really interesting to me because this card is the present position and it's represented by the chariot, and this is the only one that was upright. So you guys know what I always say about the cards that are upright when it's just one and all the rest of them are reversed. That one wants to come out, that one is strong. Okay, that one feel like it got it going on, all right? And that one for Dorit, her present time, as she's viewing the friendship that she has with Garcelle, she's viewing it very interesting, okay, as a chariot. And what that means is something for which you have wanted for months or years, and you feel like it may have just been handed to you, and now you are feeling insecure about being in control. Okay, so that hit the nail on the head for me when I saw that because that's how I felt about the scene that I just played where they were going back and forth and Garcelle called her. She said she couldn't do it. She couldn't with her white privilege or whatever. And this, I could see that completely. Now, the first part of this saying that this is something that you wanted for months or years and you feel like it's just been handed to you, when she felt attacked, quote unquote, by Garcelle, that was going to roll right into when Dorit used to say that Garcelle was bullying her. Okay, she was getting ready to, because she even says a mess like that in her confessional in this episode. Ridiculous. So she was just ready to roll right into that. Look, look, she's attacking me. She's bullying me. Oh my God, she doesn't like me. Oh my God, Garcelle got something against me. You know, she was getting ready to roll, ease on down that road right into that until stop, hold up, wait a minute. Garcelle smacked her and put some boom in it, okay? Smacked her verbally, that is, which makes her now feeling insecure about being in control. And see, she's in control because she's the one that used the word attack. She is in control of the situation. She's the one that pushed it forward into the, like she thought she was going right and they went left, okay? Because of her. And now she's feeling insecure about being in control of the situation. Let's keep on going. And it's funny how in that card, before I go on to the next card, I just wanted to say, you guys know I'm about imagery. It's funny how, and I love this deck. It's funny how me talking about she thought she was getting ready to go right and she went left. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you're driving and you know where you're trying to get and you think you're going to get there, but then there's a detour. All right. So basically, it's a detour and she's feeling a little insecure about this detour. She don't know what this road, what lies ahead of this road because she never took this road. Okay, ain't nobody ever sat in her face, okay, especially African American woman, and told this white woman that you have white privilege and I cannot with you and I'm not, it's not my responsibility to teach you. Ain't nobody ever told her that. She wasn't expecting that on that road. Okay, okay. Look at all them kids and stuff. Anyway, now we'll go on. And even though we are going on, I just want to add, when I say look at all those kids, I added that because, just in case you don't know or you don't remember, um, Dorit has always claimed to be a good role model for her children and teach her children to love all races and be inclusive. So, you know, this is a big slap in Dorit's face. She doesn't know how to, because she thinks she's, you know, teaching her kids real good and she thinks she's not, that there's nothing about her that's racist and stuff. And like Erica said in her confessional, even though she may not have meant any harm by it, she did hurt Garcelle. So, now we are at the future position for Dorit's reading, and it too was reversed, and it is the Five of Cups. And this means mending old relations and strong bonding, which is also what the past card suggested. It shows that you have drawn important lessons from your difficulties and are prepared to let it go. All right? Because when I say that this is reminding me of the past or refers to the past card in this reading for Dorit, it's because the past card was Four of Wands reversed. and it was suggesting that there was a lack of closure. All right. And so it's good to see that her future card is saying that she wants to mend old relations and, she wants some strong bonding. So that's what she envisions in the future. And it's saying that she's going to learn lessons from this. All right. And then let it go. And even if the lesson is just to let it go, that's a good lesson for Dorit too. Okay. Okay. Now, even though she's gonna learn lessons, we're gonna see who's gonna teach it to her because Garcelle said that it wasn't her responsibility. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at Dorit's energy. Dorit's energy card was reverse, and it is the Six of Wands. When the Six of Wands is in reverse, it means that this person is feeling insecure and lacking confidence right now. Okay. Yep, the Six of Wands, because the Six of Wands upright is when a person feels really good and victorious. Okay, they're like a hero, all right, and they're just, the image is a man who's in a parade, and I think he's a king, and he's just marching through the town, just feeling good. Okay, it was in reverse. It was in reverse. So that's the energy that has brought out these cards that I've already talked about, the past, the present, and the future. Okay, her energy is that of an insecure person who's lacking confidence right now. And I'm sure she is, because like I said, she had to take a detour. She's going down a road she's never been down before. She's never been called white privilege or white fragility or whatever, especially to her face. You know what I'm saying? And having to deal with it. That just really took her by surprise. Garcelle was correct. All right. And it was well deserved. It was well deserved because Dorit was trying to go down that same dumb road that she's been down with Garcelle, where she tells everyone that Garcelle is bullying her, which is bull crap. Okay. And Garcelle just stopped her right in her tracks, right in her tracks, which made Dorit feel very much lacking confidence in what her plan was. Okay. Okay. So this reading was very like short and precise. All right. I'm not completely surprised by the things that came out in this reading. It's more so of, I wanted to see, personally, I wanted to see where their friendship stood after I watched that episode, that I have a clip of, because I thought they were cool. I really did at the beginning of this season and all the way up until now. I thought they were cool and perfectly fine. Um, and then, well, they had some bumps when, Dorit was trying to tell Garcelle that she shouldn't be upset anymore because that happened a year ago. That was ridiculous. But then, yet again, I thought that they were okay. I thought they got past that. I mean, Garcelle is still upset about it, but they talked about it and worked it out and have accepted, you know, Dorit supposedly accepted that Garcelle was still bothered, and Garcelle said, "Just give me time." Dorit said, "Okay," that she was going to do that. Okay, so why, Dorit? Why then try to slide back into pretending like Garcelle is bullying you and attacking you? So her getting ate up. She been ate up a couple of times already. Her edge has been snatched by Garcelle this season. And, this reading said that Garcelle plans on doing it every single time. Okay? Every single time. She's going to acknowledge it, call her out, check her, then pay her Cheeto dust. Okay? Snatch up edges and give Dorit Cheeto dust. And Garcelle's emotions are coming through. Garcelle is really hurt because they are coming through much stronger than Dorit's. Dorit's is just surface. Garcelle's is beyond surface. Okay, Garcelle's feelings is coming from a deep place, and Dorit's is not. Okay, point blank. Period. Dorit is surface level. She's superficial, and Garcelle's feelings were really hurt. Like, so it was. This is one of the times where I feel like Garcelle's definition of a friendship is stronger and more meaningful than what Dorit's is, okay? Period. Because Dorit doesn't see anything wrong with what she's doing, probably because she does go back and forth and argue with all her friends. We've seen her go back and forth and argue with Kyle. We've seen her go back and forth and argue with Erica. We've even seen her go back and forth and argue with Sutton, all of them, who, she calls her friend. And that's just normal, I think, to Dorit. But that is not normal to Garcelle. That's not the way that Garcelle wants a friendship or envisions a friendship to be. That's not Garcelle's definition of a friendship. All right. So Dorit better learn. All right. Dorit better pick up a book or something. Okay. Okay. And lastly, once again, I would like to thank you guys for being here and listening to me. It means so much to me just that you're here right now, okay? Because I love doing tarot. This is a hobby for me. So, like I've said before, whether I have 1,000 views or just two, that's fine because I'm having fun, you guys. But if you're listening to the sound of my voice, I pray that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend and that you are highly favored and that you are safe, okay? I don't know about where you guys are, but it has been ugly weather over here with me and those roads. It's been raining, 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 and I mean, I can really see my age now, you guys. I drive real slow, and sometimes I feel like I catch myself up close to the steering wheel. Anyway, with that being said, please remember to click like and subscribe, all right? Be safe. Take care. Bye.